God is good, and He is the reason why I am here today. So I can give Him all the honor and praise. Like I say, He has truly blessed my life. Like I said, we're gonna keep it moving, keep it moving. Like I said, we got a couple more acts coming. Like I said, if you do feel free, and you feel inspired, feel inclined, you get up here and showcase your talents. This is your time. You know, like I said. So if you have poetry, you can dance, you can rap. Like I said, definitely. Or even if you have something I've never even heard of. Like I said, this is your time to showcase that. And like I said, we are clapping for the cause, trying to give support for Haiti. Like I said, if you have any donations, monetary, whatever they may be, clothing, shoes, whatever of that nature, definitely will be appreciative. And because they do need that, like I said. So we're gonna keep it moving. Next we got coming to the stage is my man Will. How to do his thing, got some spoken word. Oh yeah, let's get it.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Now, I mean, they're doing a great thing here, getting this money together for the people in Haiti, but it's not just the people in Haiti that need to get this message. I mean, this is still February, it's still Black Heritage Month. A lot of stuff got canceled, you know, a lot of stuff got missed, so just because of that, you know, actually it should go further than this month, you know, it should be everybody's history all year round. But to remind y'all where we've gone and what we're still going through, because as much as things change, the more things stay the same. And that's what this rhyme is about to say. It's called Scared Ain't You. Scared ain't you? I don't even know you, but yet you think that I hate you. You didn't even do nothing, so what made you get all tense? Because I know we all come together through coincidence. Everybody should know that just by their common sense. But I guess that's not the case because I still can't escape a normal consequence of popular ignorance. So once again, I'm greeted by the sound of electronically locking doors. Rented cop security guards wanna follow me through the store, and sometimes when I'm standing behind somebody in line, even if they can't, they try to move forward. I've seen old women squeeze the straps to their purse, squeeze it so tight that their fingertips hurt to where you can almost see the blood vessels burst. And then she'll reach into her purse again, looking for a can of base like a ninja for a shuriken. And I'm so damn tired of reassuring them that I had no intentions of ever hurting them. I see the good old boys are quick to change directions to avoid, trying to play it all cool by sticking their hands in their pocket. One on their wallet and the other on their cell phone, just in case the emergency they need to call it. All this just because I started walking and their paranoia started talking, so now they look at me like I'm a Black Panther in the grass stalking. I mean, for 1 minute, people just stop asking each other stupid questions like, are all Black people aggressive? Because we're not, unless we gotta deal with this, because this is what's most stressing. This is one of those issues that need a cultural clear all button that somebody needs to start pressing. Now, if and when it's me, I try not to hold a grudge, but when I hear about this, I don't just give a shoulder shrug. I'm not no house Negro that's gonna sweep this under the rug. So let me help by starting a little rumor. Now within it, you may find a little humor, but the facts of it couldn't be any more true. Not every minority carries malt liquor in a brown paper bag. Don't try to figure out where I live by looking for a color-coded rag. And when you see us, don't try to guess how many illegitimate children that we have. Because I can tell you right now that there's so many of us in here who can say, hey, that's not me. So not every 14-year-old is destined for a juvenile hot seat. When we see 5 or more of us in a group that does not equal a posse, so that does not mean we are some gun-toting, weed-smoking, girlfriend-choking group of hopeless hostiles with a criminal file longer than the hanging and chain of a pimp, rapper, or hustler living that high lifestyle. So feel free to stop treating us like a separate species. And don't even act like you ain't never seen someone of the majority treat the minority like a piece of feces. But I think I understand what's making some of y'all feel so uncomfortable. Is the fact that a group of people who were once considered to be untouchable has the ability to do anything like be a lawyer or a doctor like Clifford Claire Huxtable. But then again, you only thought that that was a TV show and that there's no way that that could ever be possible. I hate to be the one to tell you, but this shit ain't happened 3 months ago. This is what happens to a group of people who are constantly hated. Who stepped all over your stereotyping statistics to get elevated, just high enough to get educated. So from the school of the hard knocks, we graduated. But we're not asking to be congratulated, fuck it, we could care less if you were mad or glad we made it. We just want the respect that was confiscated because that is what the Constitution had always stated, right? But you know what? Now that we're here, I think I'm starting to understand the pulling of hair and the fear because I too would think the thought scary. The thought, the seeds of sin planted by the Father. So I too would be wary of having to one day reap the revenge that could sweep through its garden. But if you say that's not it, then what the hell are you guarding? Is it your once a safe place and in this race of races where no one wants to give up any spaces because it's like a game of pole position and no one wants to give up the old position, but now your competitors in your rearview mirror's vision and now you regret some old decisions. I mean, all it is that we, as well as you, have realized that the ones on top, their spot is always jeopardized. But we're not trying to take over, and those of us who are on the rise, I mean, we're willing to forgive, forget, even compromise, but that'll be a day that never happens if no one can get past the misconceptions and fears that for years have been growing in each other's minds. But you can start by stop being scared.